What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy FC The Truth, and we're back with another video. I've been waiting on this one. Fat Joe reacts and addresses DJ Akademiks, calling hip-hop pioneers dusty bums. Let's listen to Fat Joe. I'm not gonna waste your time. We'll talk after the video. Let's go.
And you have to understand, and I'm not co-signing nothing he said, right? And so what happens is, there's people who paved the way and pioneered this hip-hop game. This music, this culture is art. It should never be based off of who's richer than who. It's art. It is what it is. It's hip-hop music. It's hip-hop culture. I've never felt racism in hip-hop culture. We always embraced everybody like family, no matter what race they are, if they were true to the culture. And this, anybody in the world could tell you this to be true of Fat Joe. If you know me personally, my whole life in hip-hop culture. Right? But there's people who paved the way. So Akademiks says something reckless, and Mr. Ness from Grandmaster Flash, Shy Rock. I keep trying to tell you people, I was born, not crosstown, not uptown, Fat Joe, grew up as a kid where hip-hop was born. When you go to Saudi Arabia, you see Mecca, where everybody walks around the Mecca. I was born there of hip-hop. Don't know if you know that. So everybody who loves hip-hop. And so I don't try to say I know more than everybody because I was born where it was born at, and I know everybody, not even as Fat Joe, they know me as Little Angel. Because my brother was the crate boy carrying the vinyl for Grandmaster Flash. These are facts. Grandmaster Flash, you did, not me. You crowned him one of the 3 founding fathers. Kool Herc, Africa Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash. That's what you called them. Hip-hop culture. My brother was carrying his crates to every block party and jam. Shout out to Junie D. That's how much I grew up in hip-hop. And so I know all these guys. So Shy Rock hit me. Shy Rock, I don't want to say she's not the first female MC, but she's like the second, right? She was the best anyway. Shy Rock hit me, Mr. Ness, Miss Scorpio from Grandmaster. I keep in touch with all these people, and they say, Joe, please get at Akademiks. And I said, listen, guys, let someone else lead the way, because they get mad at me every time I go. Every time I go viral for saying shit that's true. And so I'm glad that my idol, legendary icon, LL Cool J, took the position, the high road, to say this and this and that. Akademiks is simply a reflection of how the youth really feel. Something I've told you 1,000,000 times. Unfortunately, this generation, and I love the youth, and I'm never to my youngest, only respect the bag. They only respect the bag. And because of that, the only difference from Fat Joe and another artist who don't care about their image, and even if they got money, KRS-One got money. He don't care about all that luxury. There's guys who purposely don't care about it and don't wear that type of shit. Fat Joe, in order to stay relevant and keep the youth looking up to a brother, shout out to Jeff Hamilton, the living legend, is they respect the bag. The Rolls Royce, the private plane, the jewelry, the ice, the Balenciaga, the Bottega. Unfortunately, they only respect the bag. Now, you have to understand, I don't have a problem because I respect the pioneers, the people who put it down, the people but I'm one of the only ones on this level. And so when you heard Jay-Z, I got to get them back for what they did to the Cold Crush. These people are the pioneers. Now, Akademiks would not have a job if it wasn't for these people. I wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for these people. All these people, whether they work for BT, they work for MTV, they work for the radio, they work for XM, they work for Spotify, or Tidal, or Apple. None of these people, none of you would have a job if it wasn't for these people paving the way. Of course, we built on what they built, and we worked hard to get what we get. And so, but you gotta respect where you come from. And to disrespect the people who paved the way for you, it's like cutting your head off, running around in circles, or a dog barking at the moon, trying to bite its tail. You need to know where you come from. You need to know where you come from. And Akademiks, he's not the only one to blame. That's how people really feel. I've seen other artists do this. He's not the first. And I would be in the studio all the time telling my crew down in Miami, like, yo, these people, they only respect the bag. If you don't look like the bag, if you're not getting the bag, unfortunate, that's how they are. Very unfortunate. Same thing with the ladies. I would imagine it is so hard for a young guy and a girl to find true love. I mean, nothing exists like my mother and father. Nothing exists about love at that time. Right now, let's call it 100. A young girl, she want the bag. She want the bag. And she don't want the designer bag either. She want it all. Smart women these days, they want the bag. They want it all. And once they rock your pockets till you ain't got a bag no more, you think this is your girl, and she gone. And so the days of a young woman being a sucker, or you getting her because she thinks you handsome, and so that's why we have what we have 2022. So Akademiks, he just got caught on tape. It's a lot of young cats feeling that way. It's a lot of them feeling like, yo, if they ain't got the paper, it's sad. It's a sad thing. And now,
yeah, so I feel like Fat Joe had the best opinion, second to LL Cool J. I feel like Fat Joe has the most relevant voice on this topic because it's more about the bag. I feel like I really agree with Fat Joe on this. Like, it's just this kind of culture, this time and age we're in, where like if you're not getting a bag, you don't matter. If you don't have the bag, you're not important. And we're placing the bag is how valuable you are as a human being, and you don't contribute anything if you're not getting the bag. And it's like that. But I will say, let's not overlook the fact DJ Akademiks is 31 years old. It's not like he's a teenager, but again, a lot of young people listen to him, so he is kind of like the leader of the young people as far as media goes. Not music, because he doesn't rap or anything, but media, he is kind of leading the pack. I would say him and Adam 22 are like favorites of the youth. So yeah, it is a mentality of if you don't have you don't have a Bugatti, you don't have chains, Balenciaga, you suck. And I think that's the biggest problem with not appreciating the hip hop pioneers and not respecting the culture. You only care about the bag, you don't care about the culture, and that's where the problem comes in. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't care about the culture, but it's just from his words, that's what it sounds like. What do you guys think? I don't want to be too long-winded. I really want to hear what you guys think in the comment about what Fat Joe said, and how do you feel about Akademiks after he said hip hop pioneer is dusty. Get him out of here. So drop a comment, let me know, and I'm out.